Alright, I'm going to go over the Baofeng Gt-3. This is the Gt-3. Power on. It's on channel mode right now, where you change from your saved channels to frequencies is right here, where it says VFO. Here. Frequency mode shows the frequencies and your save channels. Whenever you program them on the computer, you can put the names in it, so you can actually have names in there. But for programming without it, you'll be on frequency mode right here. And I'll go ahead and show you how to do a simplex and a repeater. So I have two that I want to do. One is a repeater telegraph pass. The other one will be MERS, which is a simplex, which simplex is just radio to radio, where you can talk without a license on MERS. So the frequency for MERS is 151,820. So all you do is you make sure you're in frequency mode. You'll type that in right here on the keypad. So it's 151,820. 151,820. So now you have it. You want to make sure that you're not set, none of the settings for repeaters on. So you'll go to the menu. That's your squelch, your frequency step, just leave that alone. This is your transmit power. You can have it on high. On MERS, I'd put it on low, because then you're still legal. You can go to save. That's where you want to save it as into your save channels. Voice activation, you don't need to mess with any of that stuff. Transmit over time. This is your repeater DCS. You want to make sure it's off. This is your CT/CSS for repeater. Make sure it's off. Make sure this one's off and that one's off. And then your voice. And that's pretty much it. You want to make sure that the offset, those are your different frequencies. Go to shift direction. Off. You don't want that on. That's for a repeater. Offset should be 000, all zeros, so that means it's off. So that means that you have it done. So now you can transmit on that channel and you're good to go. That's how you do that. So to do a repeater, it's a little bit different. So the repeater that we're going to do is one in my area called telegraph pass. It's a ham repeater, so make sure if you're going to transmit on it you have your ham license or it's an emergency. So it's the same thing as the other one. The frequency is 146,780. And if you look there, that's your offset. It's a negative offset. This is the PL tone. 103.5 is your PL tone. And then your negative offset, your offset is going to be 0.600 kilohertz. And that's how you program it for the repeater. So, let's see if this will focus. Alright, so we're going to put in that frequency for the repeater. That's 146,780. 146,780. That's for the repeater. Now you'll have to go into the menu, and then you'll put in the repeater adjustments. So you'll scan through. And then you'll go to the settings. This is receive. That's what the R is for, is receive. T is for your transmit. And that's the transmit that you want. That's CT/CSS is for your PL tone. So you hit menu, and then you're going to go to 103.5. You can scan through, or you can just type it in. So you'll go through 103.5. Hit menu again, and now it's there. Hit exit. Okay. Go back to your menu, 103.5. It's there. Now we're going to do the offset. Shift direction. That's your offset. It's either going to be positive or negative. This one is a negative, so we're going to go to negative. Make sure it's negative. Go ahead and hit menu again. Okay, now it's confirmed. Now we're going to go to the offset. And that's where you have the 0.600 kilohertz. So you go to your 0.600. So there's your 600. Enter. Now your offset's in. Now you're good to go on the repeater. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out. But we're gonna pull this one up so you can see it on this radio.
4.
Telegraph pass. Make sure it's on telegraph pass. And I'm going to go ahead and test it. Someone's already transmitting, so as you can see, it's coming through on both. So it's working, so I won't have to key it up and test it. So that's how you do the repeater. And then it's the same thing, you just go to save and you save it in one of your banks. You won't, when you save it, it'll be under a frequency, so you'll have to remember the frequency of what your repeater is and what you need to talk on, because otherwise you'll get confused and you don't want to transmit on the wrong thing. However, once you get the software to program it, you can have the names in there so you know exactly what it is, FRS or telegraph pass, and you'll know exactly what you're dealing with, which is good. And then the button on the side here, this one right here, this call. If you go to, make sure no one's transmitting on these. Let's see. If you touch that button once, you'll have the radio come up, and you can listen to normal radio stations that are close to you, which is pretty good. It's good for music. It's good for emergencies too. You can listen to whatever news is out there. But that's how you do that. If you need have any questions, just holler at me.